How about your Landstar? How about it, Landstar? You got it on?
I had a handful of gear, so yes, I can hear you.
Hey, just trying to see how this radio sound on your end.
Gold Wing Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Chris. Out on the Gold Wing. Out on the Gold Wing. And today, I'm out for a test ride. I'm talking to you via my Sena 50. Via the Sena 50. It's a chilly morning. And today I'm wearing my first gear, a one-piece thermal suit. Not wearing any heated gear today because I'm wearing my first gear one-piece thermal suit. And today I'm out on the 2016 Honda Gold Wing. A lot of you probably thought that I put down my 2016. You'd be surprised at the comments that I get privately, emails, text messages. People actually believe that I have put down my 2016 Honda Gold Wing. So I'm here to set the record straight and let you know that is completely false. I still love my 2016. You know, my 2016 is not my first Honda Gold Wing, but it's like my first child. My new 21 Gold Wing is like my second child. So now that I give a lot of attention to the second child, so to speak, some people don't feel like I love the first child. I don't want to be comparing motorcycles to people, but the point is, I still enjoy it. So today I'm out here doing a test ride, doing some audio testing. I'm wearing my HJC I-90 helmet. What do you guys think? How does it look? How does my audio sound? And I think the audio should be a lot louder. What do you guys think? Can you hear my audio? Is it louder? Is my voice okay? Can you hear me loud and clear? Can you hear me now on this Sena 50? So I'm out here on the 2016 Honda Gold Wing doing some test riding, trying to see how it sounds. And hopefully you guys can hear me on both channels. Let me know how my audio is sounding on this Sena 50. You know, I got an email the other day. One of you have said, Chris, you know, would you like to sell your Gold Wing? I'm interested in buying it if you would like to sell it. And I've even been told off camera, Chris, if you sell the Gold Wing, I want to be the first one to buy it. Give me first choice. So I just want all of my YouTube followers, all of my viewers, you guys that watch my channel, I want you to know that my Honda Gold Wing is not for sale. It's not for sale. I still enjoy this bike. You know, like I said, I know you see me on the 21 most of the time now, but that's because I've been fixing up the 21, trying to bring it to the level of the 2016. And I haven't even had the opportunity to test the lower wind deflectors. If you guys have watched that video of me installing the lower wind deflectors, I haven't even had a chance to even ride the bike to test the deflectors, but I will be doing a video on that very soon, testing out the lower wind deflectors, because on that 21 Gold Wing, that was one of the things that I felt that the new Gold Wing needs is some lower wind protection. So be looking out for that video of me testing out the wind wings on the 21 Honda Gold Wing. Some of you have said, well, you're doing a lot of fixing up just to run around and make some local rides. But one thing about it, if I'm riding 1 mile or 1,000 miles, I want the bike to be comfortable. And also, I've even heard complaints Some of you was complaining about my cup holder. Here's the thing. You go out and buy your motorcycle, you fix your bike up to your liking. Everybody's bikes are not going to be fixed up the same. Everybody is individuals. We're all different. So we're going to have different tastes and things. We're not going to all want the same thing. Can you imagine if everybody's bike looked identical? That wouldn't even look right. That was one of the things I enjoyed about the video of me posting in Myrtle Beach. That was one of the things that I liked about that video is everybody Gold Wing looked differently. Everybody Gold Wing was different. You know, everybody's not going to have their bike fixed up the same. So when you guys complain about my cup holder, keep in mind that you can fix your bike up to the way you like it. I'll fix my bike up to the way I like it. And besides, if you don't have a cup holder on your bike, maybe you're not riding that far. Maybe you're just doing little local rides, riding around town. But if you talk to any Gold Wing rider, any motorcycle rider that does long distance traveling, they'll tell you you need a cup holder. When you get out on these long trips, you need to stay hydrated. So how can you stay hydrated if you don't even have anything to drink? Or you will be stopping every 50 miles or so just to get a drink. I mean, come on, you got to have a cup holder. Everybody's bike will be fixed up differently, so don't expect for the things on my bike to be the things on your bike. Fix your bike up the way you like. I'll fix up my bike the way that I like. So I'm just out here on the Wing, the 2016 Honda Gold Wing, talking to you on my Sena 50, wearing my first gear thermal one-piece suit that I picked up. If you guys are interested in a one-piece suit like this, I'm gonna put the link in the description where you guys can pick up this first gear one-piece suit. One of the things I like about this suit is that it's waterproof. You know, I have other one-piece at the house, the textile suits at the house. They're a little bit heavier than this suit. So I wanted something a little bit lighter that was just going to still give me some of the same protection in freezing temps when it gets cooled out. I wanted something that was not going to be real heavy. You know, I wanted something that I can just slip on real quick. And I don't necessarily have to put my heated gear on underneath, unless it's just real cold. And the thing I like about this suit is that it offers me that protection. I think it's 100% polyester liner, a Hypertex liner. I'll put in the description of the video, I will put a link where you guys can pick up this suit. And to be honest with you, I've actually waited 3 years to get this suit. I've waited 3 years. I've been wanting just that long. For a couple of the years, they was out of stock. You just couldn't find it. You couldn't find this suit. Made sure that the first available opportunity, I went out and picked up this suit. So if you guys are interested in a inexpensive one-piece suit that's waterproof, that's going to offer you the protection, I'm going to put the suit down in the description of the video where you guys can pick it up. And the experts are saying, don't wait to buy the things you want for Christmas, because I know a lot of you out there, so I'll get it later. The experts are saying that if it's something out there you want, you may want to buy it, because this Christmas they may be short on supplies. So I just want to put that out there. And I know some of you are saying, well, there are always going to be deals and there are always going to be sales. And that's true. But there's a possibility of a shortage this year, according to the experts. So just keep that in mind. But I enjoy it. I like it. Man, it feels good. And another reason why I picked this suit up, because since 21 Gold Wing have the lower wind protection that I was wanting, I figured this one-piece suit would give me the lower leg protection. But now that I've added the wind deflectors by Wind Wings, I'll be putting up a video on that, letting you guys know about how it feels, if it's actually working. And I also want to address the camera issue. Some of you have asked, well, Chris, when are you going to upgrade your cameras? When are you going to buy a new GoPro camera? You're still rocking the Hero 4. They're up to the GoPro 10. When are you going to upgrade your camera? Well, I want people to know that in my earlier videos, I talked about, in some of the videos that I made a few years back, I talked about the overheating problems with the GoPro. I talked about the camera shutting off. I talked about those things in my earlier video. I was probably one of the few people out there talking about how unreliable the GoPro cameras were. Well, did you know that they still having those same problems even on the GoPro 10? I'm not kidding. You guys can look it up. They having some of the same issues. Because what people fail to realize is that a lot of these companies are just, they don't have any new ideas. They just recycling old technology. Most of the vlogs out there is going to be filmed in 1080p. So if I buy a Hero 10, it's still going to shoot 1080p just like my Hero 4. Now, some of them may offer you image stabilization, maybe a smoother frame or something like that. But for the most part, they're going to all do the same. But the point that I want to get across to my viewers is that GoPro is pretty much recycling the same technology. They still having the same issues with the 10 that they had with the 4, which is overheating, the camera dying, shutting down. They still having those same issues. I'm not making this stuff up. You guys can, if you guys think I'm kidding, just look up GoPro 10 heating issues. It's on YouTube. There are a bunch of YouTubes out there. Until GoPro decides to make a bigger camera and put on a fan or something to pull out the heat, to dissipate the heat, they're going to still have that same problem. Even if they come out with a GoPro 20, they're still going to have that same problem, because the problem is this. You got to have a way to pull the heat off the camera. It's just like your computer at home. If you open up the back of your computer, you're going to have a fan inside. It's pulling the heat off of the processor. So if you take a camera and make it very small and you give it high frame rates, that camera is going to get hot. And then when you put it inside of a housing and make it waterproof, that's like putting a baked potato in some aluminum foil, in my opinion. And I talked about this on my videos. If you guys want to see some of my older videos of me talking about the problems that they had with this camera, I'll put a link in this video. You guys can watch it. I'm not making this stuff up. So every year they're going to come out with a new model. The GoPro Hero 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, and so on. Every year, because they want to get your money. They want you to come back. They got to make money. And that's what it's all about. They got to do something different. They got to give you a prettier outer shell. They got to do something to make you want to come back. Okay? But they still have the same issue. So until GoPro come up with a way to pull the heat off the cameras, they're going to shut down early. And I know some of you smart guys out there, well, why don't you just plug it up? Plug the camera up. Well, if it's overheating, it doesn't matter if you plug it up. It's just going to shut down. You're still going to only have about an hour of recording time at the most if the temperature is good. And if it gets hot, it's going to shut down regardless of how much battery power you got. So if you plug it in, that's not going to do you any good. I've been through all of that. Check out some of my earlier videos a few years back and listen to what people are saying today. But you guys thought I was just complaining. That's one thing about me. I'll keep it real on my channel. I'll tell you guys the truth. It may not be what you want to hear, but I'm going to be honest with you. And I think people can respect my channel because I'm going to keep it 100. No cut cards. If it's good, I'll say if it's good. If it's bad, I'll say it's bad. Now, I'm not saying that the GoPro is bad. I'm just saying that they still having some of the same issues of the heat problems. They can make the camera show the absolute best, but if you have no way to pull the heat off the camera, it's going to shut down early. You still have the same problem. I wouldn't be surprised if they're using the same processors. Recycling old technology. You'll be surprised, man, at these companies, what people do for money. For the love of money is the root of all evil. And you'll be surprised what people do for money. You know, just like Honda. You buy a $30,000 bike, but they force you to buy a $25 phone charger. That should be standard on the bike. Right? Highway pegs should be standard on the bike. Flowboards and heel-toe shifters should be standard on the Goldwing. Honda, you've been making motorcycles for years. You know how to make the perfect bike. But you'll cut corners. You'll make the saddlebag smaller. You'll make the trunk smaller. And then you'll come out with a bigger trunk and everybody get excited. Whoa, a big trunk. You knew the trunk was small when you made the bike. So my point is, these companies want to get in your pocket. Why this truck behind me? I'm going to get over here to this lane here. Keep your head on the swivel, guys, when you're out here on these motorcycles. Watch out for these cagers, man, because these people out here are driving any kind of way nowadays. They're not worried about getting stopped, so they driving crazy. People are high. They have health issues, medical issues, all kinds of problems. Keep your head on a swivel, guys. I'm just out here rambling on the Goldwing this morning, talking to you on my Sena 50, just doing some audio testing. To my audio sound of you guys. Can you hear me on the right speaker and the left speaker? I know some of you might be at home watching me on the big screen television. Some of you may be listening to me on the 7.1 surround sound. Some of you just may be listening on a cell phone or a little tablet. But how does my audio sound on this Sena 50? So stay tuned to the channel. I will be posting up more videos, more installation videos on the 2100 Goldwing. I've pretty much done everything to this 16 that I plan on doing. I don't think there's anything else that I plan to do to this Goldwing. But I still love my Goldwing. It's not sale. At least not now, it's not. I don't know, if somebody got some deep pockets, I might get tempted. So I'm just out here cruising, testing out my first gear, one-piece thermal suit. Not wearing any heated gear. It's a chilly morning. But no need when you're wearing the first gear suit. Even got some nice pockets on it, and it's 100% waterproof. But I'm not going to keep you guys. If you guys have any questions about anything that I talked about in this video, be sure to put it down in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to click that like button. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Sign up for the Chris Caliente Facebook group, the hottest Facebook group in the land, where we talk about anything and everything, every day, all day. And be sure to click that bell notification. It'll notify you every time I post a new video. This is your boy Chris, out on the Goldwing, out on the Goldwing, the most luxurious motorcycle in the world, the Honda Goldwing GL 1800. And I will, as always, I will talk to you guys later. See you.